down at the sanctuary. It's clean up the yard day. Whew, it's a beautiful day. Not too hot, not too cool. Love it. I got everything opened up in the tent trailer. All the windows are open. I pulled out the mattresses, gave them kind of a spray down, and I'm gonna bring the broom down here, sweep out the tent trailer, bang out these mattresses, and I've got some fresh fabric sheets, fabric softener sheets. I'm gonna lay them throughout. Yeah, and just really freshen it up. We're gearing up to do some camping down here. We would love to just sleep over. The sad thing is our river has completely dried up. Zero water sounds right now from this river. The other river where we actually draw our water from, it's fine and dandy, but the sanctuary river is completely drained. It did not happen last year. This did not happen. There was always water in here last year, so it just goes to show you how dry it is this year. Yesterday we were down at the lakeside. I trimmed all down in there because I did up around the property already, and so I just can't do it all in one day. It is a lot to trim. So I break it up into pieces. I like to do around the RV and the shop and sort of the main driveway and stuff on one day, and then another day do the sanctuary, and on another day do the lakeside. So we did have a campfire down at the lake the other night. It was very nice. Just a quick fire. So now we've had 4 different spots where we've had campfire on our property so far. And 2 of the spots are down here. Look how dry. Aww. Like completely dry. Not even a trickle. Tink's down here too, and Tia's around here somewhere. I don't know where Tia was. Sometimes she slips back up home. But there's Tink. I don't know if you see her. Just follow me wherever I go. Had a campfire there, and we've had campfire there, and we've had fire obviously at our RV many times. And we've had campfire now down at the lake. Likes to flop over. It's my Tia's trail. So I noticed that there's a lot of friendly birds around here. They seem to be friendly. And I told myself I wasn't going to do this. But I gave in and got some bird seed to bring down here. Oh, there's Tia. Here she comes. Where is she? There she is. Anyway, I can't resist anymore. I want to try to feed the birds out of my hand. So I've brought a jug that has a lid, screw top. I don't know if I'll leave it down here or not. I just don't want to attract wildlife, you know. But it's got a like screw top on there, and it's a jug, so I'm thinking that's better than just having like a bag of birdseed down here. They're all in here, and sometimes if I sit here long enough, they will fly down towards me. So I think it's going to take some patience, and I'm going to have to be consistent, and I'm going to try to come down once every day after supper and sit here for an hour and just sit still with it in my hand, the birdseed, and see if they come to my hand. I would love that. So this is the bird seed I got. Songbird. Chickadees. There's a lot of chickadees down here. Chickadees. And obviously we get a lot of blue jays and cardinals. The goal is to get the chickadees to go on my hand. Finches too. Finch birds I love. There goes a quad. There's a quad going by. Okay, so what was I doing next? Trimming. I'm going to trim next. I've sprayed the RV for bugs. I've also sprayed it with disinfectant. I've sprayed the mattresses, so I'm just going to let that air out while I trim. Get it all trimmed up nice, and then I'm going to go back up to the RV, grab the broom, sweep it all out, and then I brought some cleaning spray, Windex, and some rags. I'm going to give it a good wipe, freshen it up with fresh laundry sheets. It just helps, I guess. I don't know where I heard that, but we have them in our RV a little bit too, underneath and stuff. So, yeah, that's it. And get the fire ready for later. Hooray for Sanctuary Day. I did work this morning. I actually had to work 7:30 this morning, and I had 3 groomings today, but I was still done by noon. Everybody that goes by looks up to our property. Everybody. And today they're going to see laundry on the line, nice cleaned up yard. It's all done around the house. Man, I don't know about you, but I love the days where I have like everything caught up, you know, other than this sanctuary. This was my only sort of afternoon project that I had on the go for today. But all the laundry's done. Everything's clean. The RV and vehicles, everything, the outhouse, groceries are filled up. I got supper already kind of half made. It's in the crock pot. It warmed my heart the other day. Man friend got home from work and he was able to like take his shirt off and lay out in the warm sun. Like, why don't we just, I'll grab the trimmer and get a cooler of water or whatever, have a beer, whatever, but let's go down to the lake for a few hours. And it was just so nice that he could relax after work, and then he went for a kayak and he laid on the deck, on the dock at the water down by the lake, and it was just nice to see that he can do that now. You know, he's not super stressed out anymore. So yeah, it's a nice year so far. We're gearing up to have another visitor come this weekend. Our oldest daughter, she's actually my stepdaughter, so she's coming for a visit this weekend, and we can't wait to see her and have her here. So a little bit of plans for her. Another reason why I kind of wanted to clean up the tent trailer and that in case we can squeeze in a little camp out. We'll see. So yeah, that's what we have going on. She's here for a week. I still have to work, but man friend took a week off. I don't have to work the whole week. I took 2 weekends off in a row, which I never do, and just to spend time with her on sort of the tail end of the week. But during the week, I do have to work a little bit. So we actually do have to keep working. Like, even when my mom visits, I'm going to have a few days of work. Not all full days or anything, like just partial days, but we do still have to keep drawing in an income. You know, we fast-tracked coming here. We were supposed to come here when we were actually retired and we don't have to work, but we decided to come here like 10 years faster than we had originally planned. So we do, and there's no excuse why we can't have an income. So it's good, but you know, we can't take time off every time somebody visits the whole time anyway, because you know, otherwise you're off the whole summer, and that's our peak. This is our peak busy season. So yeah, so anyway, that's what's happening around our home front. So I better get to work. I've chatted long enough.
I know that you're curious, I know that you're strong, but life can be furious and things can go wrong. You go, we're better off tomorrow, but who knows if we get joy or sorrow. Stay true to that fire in your heart and your soul. Don't drench your desire in what you can't control. We fly, try so hard to get there, and we might be lost but not forever. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust in letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wandering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. Don't say you're not one of those. We fall, but we always rise up through it all, it all. We get a little wiser. There's things in life you simply need to know, but sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wondering, before you make it safely to the end, the end, the end. And if you ever wonder, there is nothing wrong with a little thunder. There's things in life you simply need to know, about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wondering, before you make it safely to the end, the end. There's things in life you simply need to know, about sun and rain and trust and letting go. It takes a bit of suffering, sleepless nights and wondering, before you make it safely to the end. Before you make it safely to the end, the end.
Hi everybody, it's voiceover Bethany here. I just came to jump in to tell you about something I did that was really bad. While I was trimming the other day, I broke the window on the RV. Shattered it with a stone. We have a quote with Heartland to get a replacement window. Ugh. So frustrating. No good, but luckily it's tempered and staying in place for now. Blue plate that I was using to wash things up, I gathered the water from the river. I found this blue pie plate here at the sanctuary buried under rubble. And so I figured it deserved a spot here, and I just thought of an idea. Maybe put some birdseed on there. Let's get the birdseed. Put it right inside the door. Fun. Oh, it smells so good in the tent trailer. It's so clean and nice. Oh, it smells good down here even. Just all the wild roses are coming out in bloom over here. We're like literally a month later than the rest of the country for roses blooming. But ours are finally blooming and they're so nice and they smell so good. So if I can get them to land here and eat this food, I could probably sit right here after a while with my hand and eventually, hopefully they will eat out of my hand. Thought maybe I'd just quickly show you what I have down here. I brought my camping boxes down, so they're out of my dog shop now, and I think I'm just going to keep them in here. I'm likely going to camp in here through the winter also, so I'm going to show you, I'll show you a little bit of what is in here. And these are the items that will just always stay here. So these are camping items. I used to have them in my car, and now I have them in here. In case you're wondering what all this red is, it's tuck tape. That's like, there's holes in the screen. There was mice damage from when we had it in Ontario. And we had it closed here on the island for like a year before we opened it up. So it needed this patch work. Otherwise we'd get bugs in there. So good old tuck tape. I love tuck tape. All right, let me show you. You can see the holes. See the damage? Anyway, down here, there's storage in here. This is my winter sleeping bag. It's like a minus 20 degree sleeping bag. Oh yeah, food. There's some ketchup. I save any containers that we get of ketchup. There's sugar and spices and tea, popcorn seasoning, popcorn, my Spam. Gotta have Spam when I'm camping. And some dehydrated meals. So, and then down here is like the dishes and stuff. Basically anything you need, anything you need for cooking. So we have cooking box, food box. Sleeping bag actually is a big down sleeping bag, so it takes up this whole bin. But it's amazing. Do you want to see it? Maybe you want to see it. I'll show you. Whoa. That's all you get to see until winter time. I don't want to have it out because I just don't want it to get dusty and stuff. So a cooker with some propane. Some fire stuff. And that's that. Keep everything in bins, keeps it all protected. And then it just slides under the table here. And if we want, we can expand this. So I'll show you in a sec. Let me get this out of the way. Whoops. I also have a 2-man tent here. And in behind that 2-man tent there is like another bag that I have like windshield covers and screens for the car and stuff. So might as well keep all the camping stuff. So if I decide I want to take the truck out camping or boondocking, then I just have to come down here and grab what I need. This table can go down, and then there can be an actual bed here. And under that bench too, there's also storage under there. And we looked inside, there's nothing, but there's a canopy that goes outside. So it's got the canopy and pegs. So this is fun too. I wanted to have a couple books down here. So my mom for Christmas, or my birthday, I think it was my birthday, got me this book. Never Stop Exploring, Adventure Awaits. It's supposed to be like my diary. I'm going to use this as a tent trailer guest book. So if somebody stays in the tent trailer, and there's a pen here, they can write in the date and they can write down how their experience was camping out at the tent trailer. So that's the guest book. And then I also have this book, which is How to Eat in the Woods. Very fun. Very fun. Milkweed. All sorts of stuff. This one is also Eating Wild in Eastern Canada. This is amazing, this book. And I just think it's a nice book to have down here if you're relaxing too, you know. The Complete Trail Food Cookbook. These are gifts from my mom and my sister and my brother-in-law. So I find that they're, you know, sentimental also, these books. But check out this. This is from the Complete Trail Food Cookbook. Maple and whiskey ground meat jerky. Yummy. Peppercorn ground meat jerky. All sorts of meat jerky. Oh, wow. Tons of jerky. Asian meat jerky. Southwestern ground meat jerky. Dried meat and shellfish. Cooking on the trail with dehydrated foods. Part 2. Light camping. I mean, it's just really fun. Tofu chili. Vegetable bean chili, chicken potato stew, no cooked baked beans. I mean, how great is this? And then this I got for my birthday, if you remember. It's a Taylor Swift coloring book, and I love it so much. Ooh, I love Taylor Swift. I'm a Swiftie. Aww. And so I brought that down here because what better place to be coloring than out here when you're relaxing. And pencil crayons and some pencils and a sharpener. And this tin is also sentimental. I've had this tin a long time. I got it for Christmas one year. So I spent way too much time talking about these books. I just think they're really fun to have down here. An actual collection of camping books. And this is camping soap for doing dishes. The sink actually we could use it. It would just run out into the woods, the gray water. There's a garbage bag just in case, a couple of rags, and this is like a scrubby. Did you know you can use a loofah to wash your dishes and it won't scratch your surfaces? And a tea towel. That's that. Oh, and this moose lamp. Oh my goodness. So the moose lamp has special meaning. We bought this trailer, gosh, I want to say like almost 10 years ago, maybe. I don't know if it's even been that long. It might be that long or even longer. Anyway, when we bought it, it came with this moose lamp, and we just love the moose lamp. And so this moose lamp, anywhere we've gone with this tent trailer, the moose lamp obviously comes along, and it's still here. It's missing an antler. But it works and we love it. Now there's no hydro out here, no electricity, but I'm trying to convince Manfred to get us a jackery. Wouldn't that be fun to have a little jackery down here? We could power up this tent trailer if we needed to. So that's it. This is the tent trailer. All right, let's stroll. Let's go.
Is it about control? Losing the grip, you get old. Turn to the sea. I don't know how, but you found me. Never too late to get up. Maybe it's not as hard as you think. Some things you cannot change. You feel it, but out of
This is as far as I've trimmed the trail. I mean, I've created the trail and trimmed the trees, but I don't trim with my trimmer through here. This is as far as I go on this one, just because it's thick and there's a wider trail that goes around and meets up in that where that pond is. So in the wintertime, it's much easier. In the fall, winter, early spring, it's much easier to get in and out of here. So I trimmed to here. Gives me just a little stroll into the woods. It's so quiet. Nice. The trail goes that way. I think Tia got a whiff of something. She always does a loop here when I stop here. I always stop here and just marvel at the amazement of this place. And she does a loop. You can actually see her little marks. There, around into there, and usually back up here. You like that loop, huh? You like your little loop? She knows we normally go through there. We're turning around here, babe. Are you tired? Is this your nap time? Good girl. Okay, come on.
trying to find the answer. You look from every angle. This time I promise you